More Paku, more plans. This is Sakaria Strikers Blaze, oxygen not included, Bionics only. And we are, oh, this is gonna overpressure. We are going to continue working on our feeding the tree project here. I noticed over here on Sanctolol, we're having some what do you call it? Overage in the wattage. So we're going to connect this to here and then put a conductive wire here and just bounce that away or balance that away onto this other line here. We could actually put it onto this line over here if we wanted. Could also connect this because that's what we made that for. That way this will stop breaking because there's not much we're going to be able to do if it breaks other than put a line in right here. And we don't have any sort of bounce to bounce rad bolts in here. And also our door. We need to uncompromise this door. So I'm thinking right here, chipping radiation. Rad bolt reflector. Just like this. 2 of these. We're gonna rad bolt reflect and bring it up over here. I think over here we also need some sort of door. Probably made out of steel. We do have some oxalite in here, and we got 50 megajoules of power. So I think somebody can go exploring again. Whoops. This is ready to see the world. What do we want to explore next? Over here. Who is our crew? Just Sleetila. And I'm pretty sure Sleetila. We'll get her in there. I'm pretty sure Sleetila is the one who has, or is it's not Wanda, right? Maybe it's Seal. We'll see. Hey, Sleetila, do you happen to have any astronomy? You do. You've got multiple astronomy. I wish you luck. We're gonna go into space for a bit. See you later. Can somebody build this for me? How do I turn... I guess I'm gonna just need an automation to turn this off here. Switch. This will bounce that way. Overheating. That's pretty standard. So we have the cycling petroleum, so maybe we jump it over and cool off all this stuff. Yeah, and then just jump back. Ah, nice. Okay, great. That does what I wanted to do. Who's at critical? Oh, yes. We need to deal with some power issues here. I think it's time that we started having them do some Cinnabar batteries. How many gear bombs we got? 7 of them? That's good. We're going to let her go and make power banks instead. We also need somebody here to grab a whole bunch of. We're gonna cancel all this, and then we're gonna grab all the Cinnabar in the place and bring it to here. That way, they have a very quick building time for this for our batteries and batteries if you can. Oh, somebody's incapacitated. I think we got around 9 tons of it. I think that's what I saw. 8 tons. Should pick that up and hey, you're just as important. Well, someone pick her up and then you can do better work. Good job. That's 5 tons. It's all right. We'll get more power going on in here. Definitely need to get this back online. I think it's just going to drain our power, and then we won't have any going on, though. So we need another option for power. Could also put a watt sensor here and disconnect this at certain times of the day so that it only charges like half the day when the sun is high. So you could do something like this if you were fancy, and we are fancy. A light sensor, and we need to put it somewhere where we can see light. We'll put it right here. Automation wire to this thing, and then we're gonna just connect the two. Additionally, you could also do something like just connecting it to the smart battery and only connecting it when the battery's high. Oh, this is not going to see anything because there's tiles here. Ah. Anyway, when we know the sun is high, we can connect this thing up here and so it goes off of lux. So send a green signal if we're above, like, say, 7,000 lux. I'm not really sure what the lux is around here. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Looking like over 8K. Nice, 9. Almost gets to the full 10. Another thing that we can do is we can put more glass right here and add some mercury lights to keep them to keep the solar panels lit even longer with mercury lights. If you haven't played with mercury lights, these are mercury ceiling lights. They add heat and they have a quite a big brightness, and you can get a bunch of the solar panels lit with these. If you do them on their corners, you can get a bunch of them to light up. Unfortunately, we have meteor showers, so I'm not really certain how we're going to be able to dig all of that out. Someone expelled gunk. Yeah, we would just get a buildup right here of stuff. I guess that's okay. We'll just try it out. We'll try it out. We'll see what we can do with the mercury lights. We got some tricks that we can do with that to just try and keep the power on these things very high, as much wattage as we possibly can to them. Might as well feed them with all the mercury that we have in here. Did Calypso never launch? Why you never go, kid? Oh, there's other non-crew. Yeah. Get out of here. Go have some fun in the world. Yep, this broke. Let's make it out of something a little bit stronger. Gold is better. All right. Great. And this will keep all this nice. We didn't ever get a liquid on here, though. All right. This will shoot into space and... Oh, I see. So now that we've figured out our... now that we've figured out like how this is looking, when this gets full, and the automation wire here, we have an automation here that says when this gets full, that'll send us a. It's this one over here. It sends a green signal when rad bolt storage is full. Otherwise, sends a red signal. So now we can come over here, add a NOT gate right here, and then connect this together. Oop. Miss right here. And then this will turn off the rad bolt sending here. And we could be even more fancy, and we can add an AND gate here since we have the room. I guess we don't have the room, huh? Quickly flip that AND gate. This works. And then the AND gate will help us. If I don't want this turned on, then it won't be. So as long as we have both of these on, it'll build them, or it'll redirect the rad bolts. Should be a 9, highest priority, and always be dumping stuff into there. Who? Oh, okay. Yep, that's fine if you're picking up all that stuff. Oh, no. We forgot to add a conduction panel right here. Easily rectified. Boom, boom. Whee! So now it's saying, well, because this is full, we're gonna get a red signal. This is green, so it's okay. We're on. She was standing in the path of the radbolts way too long. Why are you overheating? Oh, just because you're lead. Oh, why did we build you out of lead? Can you just change to gold or something? Back over on Sleetila, we are in a race for energy. Let's take a look at this real quick. What else does this need? It needs to be anything goes out of it. That's perfectly fine. In here, all that's going to go in here is eggs, and we'll get that set up. I think otherwise, this whole area is good to be closed off. We'll set that one to be an 8. This is going to keep the area cold. Let's make sure it does, like, -5. This is at 190, 150. Oh wow, look at that. That's we're producing. The granite on there is let's say below 150. And then because this is above 150, so if this is below 150, then it can siphon it out. And this is just going to drop a whole bunch of hot rocks right here. Not great. Maybe we take out the heat from that by changing our shipping lane. I don't think I can build here, but I do think I can build this one. So we're going to change our shipping lane to be across this and then up. And then we will even build some metal tiles here. This can go. I mean, they aren't. There are cold things in here. Just 5 batteries would be great. Curative tablets, funny. Okay, so, yep, sending a green signal because it's above the lux, which means we're going to charge. Beautiful. That's going to handle that. And hopefully we'll get some more power in here. This is also chooching along and adding its power to the network, and so we should set this thing up on a power spine. Oh, that's horrible. On a power spine to start feeding this. I guess we're gonna do it here. Here. I love it when my dupes are just, like, exposed to power wires. It needs... Here. They don't need to be paused for that. And then this should go into a automated, and then it should go onto the network here. So let's add 2 more tiles and deconstruct the buildings here. Thank you, Naruto. Do you have plastic? Because you guys walk on this quite a lot. I know that was a bunch of tasks, but should be fine. And then this smart is gonna let us know if we can connect up. Because if this is dead, then none of this stuff works. So we want to make sure there's at least some junctioning of power going on. See, it's making itself cold here. We can't do anything with this, so we got to deconstruct that. And I think our bottle, or we're bottled up here, so we should let one drop through, and that way we're not stuck anymore. Okay, now it's gonna loop. Great. Plume squashes have died? Is that because they have... Oh, because they're too cold, or they're too warm? Let's set up the ice to be here. Did I have another ice storage somewhere? I thought I did, but I guess not. Also broke our infinite storage because these mesh tiles allowed the oxygen through and up and out. So in being handy, I screwed it up. And then let's get rid of plume squash seeds because we need to make sure that we have plume squashes on hand. Nice. And this stopped. Because it's waiting for this obsidian to be warm again. And that's okay. I'm good with that. This is good egg cooking temperature. And then I guess we need ladders underneath here just to make sure that they can get through again. What? Why? But why? She has 50 megajoules. Why did you just immediately go powerless? Everything's broken. All this wiring's broken. So if you haven't ever seen it, this is what it looks like when you abandon ship. So it's gonna fly all the way over to Sanctial. It takes everything inside the ship, and actually there is some loss. So, change Sleetila, and then we also need to turn the robot on in Sleetila, or this thing, the targeting beacon. So she will fly back home. Right now she's kind of in stasis, and she won't lose any power. And then in half a cycle, which we'll pay attention to, she'll slam back into Sanctilol. So right now she's just a bunch of rocket debris. I do not know why she went low power. That was quite odd. And I think that we are going to add in. Let's just keep this rolling here. This line, and deconstruct this line here. Get that fully built up. And then we're gonna deconstruct all this stuff, and then okay, boom, the duplicate crash landed all the way over here, huh? Full oxygen tank. She just happened to not have her power banks appropriately. That's really odd. Well, new rockets. Let's get them. We can build some more. We also have an escape pod. Isn't that cool? So we're gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that escape pod right there, and it can just chill there for all of eternity. Is this room radioactive? No, a little bit. All right, we got a bunch of entombments. What was over here? Something's entombed over here. Yep, we got that. Yes, let's dig this out. What else do we got? Yeah, we need to reinstate our robo miner. He's like one too high for the platform. I think that will work. We'll put our tiles right here. Hook him up. This needs to be set back up because we want to be able to leave whenever we want. These are not getting swept into here. Can we not sweep payloads? We can't. Okay. Well, we can't sweep payloads, but we could have the launcher. Man. This just feels silly. I don't know why I wanted just feels silly. And if I do this, he can definitely run across there. Oh, that's gonna go right across these lamps. There's a whole bunch of megajoules of power in here. Now that that's away, then we're gonna take this heavy watt wire here and make ourselves two little sub networks. One of them is gonna go into here. The other one's gonna go over here. Oh, I missed. There we go. That won't bite me in the butt at all. All right. And then I guess we'll put that on that. And that on that. Okay, this is nice and clear again. We're slowly building out to here. I saw a storage bin was... Is it still over here? Oh, I hate that we're digging out this snow over and over and over. Stop forming blocks. And we really want to sip the power off of this copper volcano. We don't want to be draining it. Like, if you have 2 steam turbines, then you're going to be draining a lot more power out of it quickly, and we want that long-term power, just a little bit of supplemental power to our base. Why you deliver so little tungsten? They never did unpack this. Unpack this for megajoules of energy. We also have one of these. Ooh, fertilizer or water? How about some water? I don't know. Relocate task seems superfluous at the moment. Just let them finish this. Who's stressing right now? Oh yeah, Sleetila. We forgot to change Steela's suit. We got you, Mike. Suit's soiled, huh? That's horrible. Uh-oh. We don't have any more suits. Hey, Mike's making his own suit. That's cool. Go pick up your own suit, buddy. Also, can you make us more suits? We need some more suits. And then somebody on this island or on this place needs to be a tidier. You have 30 tidying. Please tidy for me. Mute as well. We're still on Sleetila. I like we need a nose cone. Oh, command module. All right, oh, we need a nose cone. Also need some tiles or some ladders going up here so we can build build upwards. View interior. We're gonna deconstruct this and then make our own one. All right, I got some stuff to do here. Yep. Yeah, flooding, huh? Yep, we know that this is flooding. Yep. Maybe we can put the payloads in there? Why you no sweepy into here? Edible. We made all the rad pills in here. Okay. See, notice how we have a lot more fish. We're feeding our fish, so we're gonna need a way to. Wait, what happened? Why did this not? Oh, these need doing. These need to get on the network. Okay, it's time to do this first. That will get the power that we need into all these different areas. This is now a. Oh no! It crashed. We had a crash. Oh no. Second, technical difficulties. Da 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 da. Give it a second while it launches here. Sorry, everybody. Take a drink. Mm. We're loading in here. I think it saved right before it crashed. Yes. Come on. Loading on back in here. Okay. Where did we lose? Did they Okay. I don't know. They were just unbuilding this, so that's part of it. We had them building ladders? Nope. Okay. Just a little bit of loss. No big deal. We'll get to all of that. Now let's look at Sleet. They're still building this. Okay. And then we need to prioritize these. And then this needs to be priority 9. Get rid of the rad pills. Oh, these are flooded now. Okay. In order to save this, we're going to deconstruct this and then open this. And then that should flood everything out. We don't want to kill off our fishes. We want them to have a big tank. We could make the big tank down here. It took the poker shell. Okay, let's mop this. Go ahead and auto that, and then let's turn this into... Let's set this back to being actual tiles here. We have polluted oxygen right here. Another thing we can do is we can really deepen this this area for them and give them a single mesh tile. And let's not put the mesh tile in yet, but give them a single mesh tile, and then they'll have the room of this entire area just by still being here, because mesh tiles and pneumatic doors are invisible to Paku now. So that is a way for you to be able to like overranch your Paku now. Have our infinite Paku storage. Why so little? Clean that one. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, you need to be sweeping eggs. Okay, and then also in this, we need to make this a room, and then when we make this our large room right here, we'll close it off. But we're gonna make this a large room for them, and then we're gonna put in a critter sensor to sense for however many fish that we have, and then if it's not, that makes it not infinite. We're not going to have an infinite storage here, but that's fine. It was asking a lot to have an infinite water storage right here. Anyway, this door will open, and then the critters will be able to fall into here instead of getting swept up. It probably should also disable the sweeper that we're going to need to... I guess it would be just we can use a conveyor shutoff instead. There's lots of different ways we can do this. What's the best? We could turn this off. See, they get glum. We do need to sweep the egg, but and never have an egg in here. But we need a way for the door to open. I'm thinking about it here. I really just feel like it's a critter sensor with an automation wire here. It'll open if it needs to throw in another fish. Then we'll deconstruct this one, put a tile here. That way they can jump in if they want to. Yeah. If there's enough eggs, this should also disable the sweeper. Or the chute. That's what it'll do. If there's enough eggs, it'll disable the chute. There's a plan right there. We can deconstruct this. And then I guess deconstruct these for a minute. That way we can deconstruct this. All the water will start to fall through. They'll flop for a bit, but it'll be okay. Oh, well, I guess we can deconstruct the buildings here. Here, can't forget that. We can get even more room if we deconstruct this here. And if we put in some ladders, we could add in airflow tiles and try and make this infinite. Just working out the plans. Oh, this is locked. Can nobody open this? I don't think anybody can open this, so we have to destroy the automation. This is also leaking off the wrong side. We need to put this back in place. Ah, fishies. Why is this still closed? There we go. And this will fill up pretty quickly. Huh? No! What did they do? Somebody open this. Nobody? Unreachable. Alright, deconstruct it. Sleetila ever get her new suit? She did not. Oh, that was silly. We must be storing suits somewhere? What happened to the 10 suits? No suits. We got rad bolts. This is ignoring rad bolts. Everything's good here. Cool. Back over here and sleep. They built this. We need to power it. Let's see if we can power this. Ah, bummer. It's not going to be able to put its payload right here. So let's deconstruct this and these three. It doesn't matter anyway. We wouldn't be able to use our we wouldn't be able to use our mercury lights right here because of the way we built this. Our cooling line is going through where we would build it. Instead, we're just going to put it right here. This should be just fine. We'll cancel those. We're missing power. Easily solved. Do this for the folks, please. Meanwhile, we'll get some free power banks. Cool. Shouldn't bug the lighting any, right? 6K, 7K. Bugs it 1,000. That's okay. Okay. Well, I guess what happened to the payloads? Didn't we have a whole bunch of payloads come over? Is there somewhere really hot now where we blew up all of our... Huh. Weird. Where did all those payloads go? You can go. This is water. That is exactly what happened. The payloads got put into here and then got watered. Whoops. Alrighty. So I think that we can start on bringing resin home. Oh, just gonna go right here. Could even make it even hotter. Pre-warm it right here. You are glum. Automation. Let's get the automation going. And the door. I don't really need the door like that, though. I guess we solved this with a different way. We solved it by turning off the chute, and so we don't really need the door here. We need the infinite water glitch. So let's deconstruct this one more time, and this one. Let's do our infinite door here, our infinite water storage. Just need one tile right here, and two different types of gases right here. Okay, if there are any, yeah, critter count, if the critter count's about, like, above 8, then, yeah. Send green signal if it's that. Pneumatic door here to pretend like this is a different room. Any eggs that go in here will go up and out. This isn't perfect. This isn't science. This is sending it, you know what I mean? Like making sure that it at least works. And we'll put them in here, and then they'll just drop on down there. Boom. Eggies. Please don't go dormant on me. We need field research. So somebody needs to make a research. Just one of those. Mike. Soiled your suit again, buddy. I would like one artifact transport module and just a bunch of solar panel ones, but we don't have any glass, I'm guessing. No glass, because sand, we got 49 tons. All right, make me infinite glass. Hmm? I mean, you're made out of cinnabar ore. I'm sure I don't understand why you broke at 38 degrees. Oh, by the way, this place all filled up. Sweet. It's just chooching along. We got a nice little backup of natural gas now. Even it'll be short-lived for sure, but vacuum in here. Nice little long blob going right there. This stuff needs to get another sweeping. We need to do another sweeping down here. All right, our stresses are going down because they got suits again. And let us send them. Let's send them some eco power banks. That way they have them on hand, and we can use them. Should probably send them glass. Oh, this room is pretty warm. Got plenty of jumping joyas. I think this is one that's going to be one of our first robo pilots. Give him a drill cone. How much height do we have left? 2 more height? I don't know what it is that we... he would need to have a cargo bay. So cancel this. Oh, I guess we can deconstruct this too. And then we'll, like, have a liquid cargo bay. What else? Yeah, and then an artifact module. I mean, that looks like a winner to me. Let's see if we can. Let's make another one of these. Deconstruct this. We'll get a pair of these running, and get them doing things. We do need databanks running, and they require a cold place to run. Like the coldest place we can possibly think of. So we will need to make a spot for the cold. Okay, above this, we're going to do exactly as we did there. A liquid one, and then a cargo, and then a robot, and then our drill cone. That's silly. Sweet. Oh, some steel. That's cool. We could get some steel on here. That's good. Dig this out. This sweeper's making sure the planetary payload gets done. All right. So we did some some power banks. Where did they go? They're just sitting here inside of this thing. Got it. Unlimited power if you guys go and grab this stuff. And this is water, so we need to mop this out right now. Anywhere that there's water is a problem. So let's do our material overlay. Look at liquids. We can mop that up for sure. One more time, back to here. Look at how much water got in here. Mop all that out. Let's get out of this. Let's get this water out of here. Flido, nope. Flido is like a priority 5. Can we get that done now? If you do it right now, then you get all the power in the world, and you don't have to like fight for it. Sweet. Way down into the core. All right, we're starting to get water in here. Maybe you should be plumbing the cold water that's down here up there, like just averaging it out. I don't know. That's not important right now. I know I saw some nectar. Ooh, there we go. Anything else overheating in crazy way? This is... So let's grab this nectar here and let out the nectar. Nectar is a good way to keep our place cold. And it doesn't have the same flaws that water does for our boops. There we go. Nice. Nice temperature distribution. Okay, so now we can send them all the food in the world. I think we are set up to give them the food. So we can set the food to 9 here. And we can set this food down to like 5. And they will start to send us over the food. I worry about its position, though. Maybe we should put it somewhere here. Like right there. They're working on it. They'll get it. I'm not worried. Okay, cool. So these need 100 data banks to run, and this needs a bunch of diamond. And I don't think we have either. Oh, we got tons of diamond for sure. But the data banks, we are lacking. We need a cold place to do our data bank work. Power. Let's look at temperatures here. Well, let's go relative and see where we can get where our most cold spots are. Well, we got really, really cold here. I mean, we're like minus 29 in here. And we're still really cold in here, and we probably have power going on here too. So right here seems like a good place to get it set up. So each of these takes 1,000 watts, which is pretty hefty power requirement. And they're going to take plastic and dump us out data banks. And we have this line here, and we have this line here, so very easy to just run a line to it. Mm-mm. All right. See how the production rate is increasing as we get it colder and colder and colder. It's going to eventually get down to 2934. We could make this even colder. A really interesting way is to put them into vacuums and then run like an aqua tuner behind them, so that it would really chill it out. It can get just below -0. 0 Kelvin, I mean, and then at that point the efficiency is 512% per plastic. It's pretty ridiculous. And we don't even really care where, I mean, we care where databanks go. They can go in here, but grab some plastic. Oh, you guys somehow got stuck. Deconstruct this sandstone, and I guess you're gonna make a sandstone right here. All right. We got new printables available again. Once again, a pinch of pepper seed, not very useful to us at the moment. Our levels are starting to dip once again. And all this stuff is just making us a bunch of beautiful metals. It's all super powered. Nope, there's no duplicates even here. Just chooching along. Teeny bit of energy. Just all the oxygen we could possibly want just leaks out everywhere. It's a beautiful thing. If only you could be like this, Sleetila. I mean, we're filling this up. That water is there. They'll start getting in there, and then they'll stop being glum. This water is nice and tepid. Once we get water, or the water rolling on it. Building entombment. Oh yeah, we know that. Flooding. Our gunk extractors are flooded here. Here we go. Let's get this stuff. Too much liquid, huh? What? How did we get so much mercury right here? Mercury, you're like my worst enemy. Look at that. Chilled tungsten. Dang. our water fort overheats again. I mean, it's fine. Just let it break for a minute. We need to fix this. We need to put in something to suck in the two different materials so that we can capture this again. In order to do that, we need 2 gas vents. Oh, the pressure is way too high anyway. I guess we deconstruct this one then. Deconstruct this one. We'll get our 2 gases in here, and then we'll reconstruct it. We also need to fill in these so that we don't have any weird gases going around now. Yeah. Weird gases. Reconstruct this one and this one. We're just trying to get gases into these 2 spots right here. Come on, fall. It will eventually fall. Cool. And then so we're just going to use a gas pump to get that to happen. I don't know of any other way we're going to be able to get it to go. Do. Hey, there we go. Got oxygen and polluted oxygen. Wait, we got it. We got it, kids. Build this up. No, and not like that. It needs to be it needs to be. Let's deconstruct that. I know we're gonna lose some stuff. If they can sweep the stuff out of right here, that would be great. We're gonna do this a little bit smarter. We're gonna use manual door locks instead. Manual door locks can't be crushed either. Nope, I need to set this one up a little bit. And then this one can be an airlock. Then they can jump in and out of here all they want. See, we have 2 polluted oxygens. What we needed was a carbon dioxide. Because this will be able to push all of this and overwhelm it. Deconstruct this, and we need to get a carbon dioxide in here. Yeah, so remember when I didn't want to have my little vent? Also need to lock these so that they don't go through them. They will. Yep. See, there you go. They'll be able to sweep everything in here now too. Still, we need a different oxygen, or we need something different. They've got polluted oxygen right here. Probably should go down below here. Deconstruct that. Cute. I really want to come in here and take this plumbing up underneath and to right here to pre-warm this stuff. I think that's a really good idea. I'm just trying to think of a way how to make it go. Just a regular liquid pipe and a radiant pipe here. And then a radiant pipe here. I don't want those to connect. What I want is for them to go up here and connect here. Oop, not like that. Let's look at the line real quick. Okay, so it comes out. It would come out here. This needs to go right there. Then comes out here, goes here, around, down, across, and over and up. Looks great to me. Let's let them womping us now. Look at all this food here that's ready to go. Got new parables available again. Ooh, cinnabar ore. We can make batteries. Still overheating, but they're no longer having big problems with the water. That's good, good, good. Over here, we got carbon dioxide and looks like oxygen. What's here? How do we have 3 different things going on here? Oh, it's just overwriting. I see. So we got oxygen, we got carbon dioxide. So let's go up here, get a mini gas pump where it's all nice and oxygenated. We'll deconstruct this one here, give it this one power. Doop doop doop. And then pressurize this with oxygen. Over here, they are still working on that. Unreachable builds. Oh, because I didn't let anybody through it. Because Mr. Tree is going to do his thing. Oh, that's fine. Oh, there's power banks in there? Why am I allowing power banks in here? Oh, I see. We don't need this anymore because we're doing it up at the top. Wait. Do it this one. He's busy eating, so he's not kicking our butts. Oh, huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to deconstruct these then if he doesn't need to worry about anything but this one tile here. We're just going to deconstruct the whole thing. It'll warm up. I'm not worried. Okay, the plumbing. Let's make this less chaotic. It comes in here, yep, and then it goes out there. Boom. All right. And this should be filling all the leftovers. Yeah. And that's going to melt that into a nice warm temperature. You can pick up all these power banks. Sheesh. And all this, unfortunately, all this stuff might go bad. We'll repair this real quick. We can put the line in here and see what it does. Okay, so we got our first little iso resin here. It's coming up this pipe here. It's going to drop down. It's about 150 right here. These are coming in at 27 degrees, so it turns into a nice little liquid. And then we get iso resin, these little blobs of iso resin here. Is that out of the sweeper's range? Of course it is. Yep. All right, so let's deconstruct right here, get a little bit of gunk, and or just open it up. Just dropping the temperature of this room. Okay, so we need it to be within range here, so it really needs to drop right here. How do we get it there? Insulated pipe. We could bend it around this way, so that way it's not part of the. It's not part of what's going on over there. And then jump it here. Insulate it all the way around down to here. Okay, and then that gets us there. So we move this over one, and then it can come up here, and we need to jump. We need 2 to jump. So this is gonna come off. It's gonna come in here as well. Or we just make it go like this. I think that is a solid plan right there. We're gonna let that go there, and then we're gonna put all that stuff there. This is all build important. Well, this is like 9. This is super important, and then this is pretty important. Oh yeah. And that'll just stay there. It's fine. Working on it? No? Yes? No power. There's no power here. No, you're not gonna do this for me? It says unreachable. Oh, it is unreachable. Pretty little castle got all destroyed. These guys are nice and glum and happy. We can set that back to being a tile again. Maybe we need to put our door right here. The door for the fishies. And then we'll put our mechanized door here. automation that it should open. And then, like, we need a loader and a, sorry, nope, not steel. We need a loader and a sweeper. Because this area is a messy bee. And really, it could just be like up and down here. Let's deconstruct it this way and then just build it so it's straight up and down right here. With automation wire right here. And then this can't be a tile. These probably can't be tiles either. They probably have to be doors. See, they're happy now. They're a little warm. Happiness is -2. What can we do to make them happy? Reproduction 7 per cycle. We need them to be happier. There's just too many of them in here. Food needs, anything edible needs to go in here. Anything that's a critter egg needs to go in here. A storage bin melted? Oh yeah. Yeah, that definitely would have melted. New printables are available again. We got some larva egg. Reject all this. Okay. Get our door in place. We can deconstruct this. This large discharger is not doing us any good. We'll put the large discharger on just like right here. Hey, he went in there. Did you see him? That was weird. And then this says that we want. Okay, there's only 6 creatures in here, and we want to let in more. So actually, let's make the count 6. And the bad ones, they could just flop right here and turn into meat, and we'll call them good. Don't want them to flop on these 2 pieces of meat, or on these 2 tiles here. This went dormant, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, not those. You going on, tree? He's just waiting for food. He was able to pick up and eat all of that food. Alrighty. An eco bank for you to make sure that you run everything down here at least runs. What's in here? Seeds. Okay. Cool. Now the babies will hang out right here. Why would we have damage right here? Look at this little bit of iso resin here. It's just everywhere. It'll do its job. Cool. Okay, so we got one more thing to show you, and that is that is getting our eggs running. And then once eggs running, then we'll call it an episode. I promised eggs running here. Maybe these should be tiles instead. All right, we're gonna power this up and then sweep all the things that we're wanting to sweep. We'll sweep it up into here, and then try and get rid of it out of here. Although it might sit here and go bad. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. A filter for eggs. All right. Goodbye, eggies. And the tropical fry egg is going to drop right in here, and then it's going to get to a nice warm temperature here. And once it gets to the proper temperature, it's going to turn into eggy for us. And we're close. It's 128. Boom, become omelet. Why are you not omelet? You are a very resilient not omelet. Maybe you turn into omelet when your incubation's done? Why are you not omelet? You were an egg. Well, just waiting for it to omeletize. Omeletization. This big old bit of copper just warm in here. Maybe this needs to be 152. That way there's a little loop of balance there. Egg. Why are you not omelet? In 3 cycles, or in almost half of a cycle, we will see omeletization. We are below the amount of critters, so it's not gonna it's gonna keep sending eggs through here. Are you gonna omelet or are you gonna baby? Do we need to make it hotter in here? Nope, he turned into baby. Can you flop this way and not that way? No, don't flop that way. We need you to flop into at least onto this tile right here. Maybe I need an emergency exit. Boom. Here, just let everything out, I guess. Just let it all out. Get it out of here. Hey, maybe not copper. How about not copper for right now? Oh. We got a big old block of copper just sitting right there. We got new printables, so let's take a look at the printables. More Cinnabar. That's exciting. Is something going on to slow down our conveyor belt? What's going on? Oh, why is that bunching one space out? We'll set a conveyor bridge here. Not there, though. Needs to be, like, here. Cool. Now we got little drops of isoresin, and that can just all drop down right here and be in our happy little thing. And any meat that comes in here is going to get immediately heated up and then chilled down and turned into food and The cycle will continue. We will have to work on why we didn't get an omelet. I'll do some research on why we didn't get an omelet. Why are these drinking? These should not be drinking. Oh, are you kidding? Let's get this filled up. And then let's also put some tiles right here because we don't need that there. Ouch. Can I... Nope, can't put a door right there. Okay, no worries. This did get finished, so let's lock that. And then we should be good to go to not let them in ever again. Yeah, looks good to me. There's nothing in here. That looks beautiful. Polluted water's getting or cooling off or heating up the resin and cooling off the water in here. So our water in here is going to be a nice 60. That's really looking good. I'm pretty happy with it. Our little fishy friend can get dropped. Oh, he's going to drop into here if I do that. Here, we'll have a wild one. Be free, little buddy. Let's see where you go. Whoo! Right into the water. Where we got a poke shell who's ready and willing to eat all of the food. Alrighty. And this is all emptied out, so they can't get in here. That's what I want. Can also close this up a bit. And so it's so they only can go here. And then this will only open up if they're allowed. Cool. Oh no, Wanda. Mm-hmm. Oh, this can sweep her through, huh? Let's have them sweep this stuff up. Where are you getting all this dirt and granite? You need to calm down. Oh, so this is gonna pick up. This is gonna keep trying to pick up an egg. So we need to stop that from happening with an airflow tile here. Can we build an airflow tile here and stop him from picking that up? Nice. And if there's anything that needs to go in here, then it can. This might be able to go down one. Oh, we don't want this one to touch the egg. So that's what's up with that. And really, only eggs should go through here, so I think we were pretty much done to having these two here. We can deconstruct this stuff, because there's not going to be anything but egg and eggshell that goes through here. So these can go. Why are you no cooking, you egg? Do fry egg not cook anymore? I have just a minute to look it up. Turns raw egg and omelet at 70 degrees. How do we make hot omelet? Ah, I see. So there's one more step, and this one more step is that we need to put our critter eggs into a storage. So we need to build a storage in here so that they'll turn into critter egg. So we need a box in here. Meanwhile, we will have them sweep these three. Not you. Storage bin. Egg. We swept that out, so now let's close this back up. And now we have an egg in here. Ooh, an explosion. Egg. And Seal needs to take a vacation. Okay, so now we have egg in here, and these eggs after 10 cycles, see now the viability is falling. The growth is suppressed. So after a few cycles, the egg viability will fail, and it will turn into an omelet, and then that omelet we should cook into an egg in here. Let's add in a glass tile right here as well to make sure that it cooks when it touches the ground there. Glass steak. And then, yep, everything edible and everything else is in here. And we're just going to leave this copper in here. It's at a really nice high temperature, so it's just going to keep stuff cooking. There's no reason why we need to pull it out. The copper volcano is doing its job. All right, cool. Could also set this up here. Is that insulated? Good, good. We're just trying to keep this room in here just cool through the aqua tuner. We didn't do anything strange. Nope, no, I didn't have to fix. Nothing had to fix there. It's too bad I don't have any. Well, I can't like give these guys a little bit of food so they like don't starve. But they're wild, so they shouldn't. They should be making an egg. Maybe not. So we have this tropical fry egg here, and its viability is 100%. It's going to sit in here and then fall down when it's done. So we can go ahead and close this off. Although I think right here would be the best place for it to go. And so this can just fall here. There's meat sitting right here. That's not great. Now, well, no, we don't want the egg. We need the... All right, sweeper's back. And really, it could just get thrown over there. All right. Sweeper's back to be able to sweep everything that isn't eggshell. I mean, that isn't egg. What are you doing with the glass? Are we just making sure everything else is in here? We can start, in the next episode, we can start pulling everything out. Now that we have kind of a loop, the one thing that we don't have, the one thing that we don't have here is a way to send everything back. We still have to control this a bit, and we still have to make our outputs drop all into the same place so that it can all be loaded into the payload launcher. There's not a whole lot of rad bolts on this place, so there's that as well. It will slowly launch its stuff back to us. I expect that it probably won't even be that much material, because the only thing we want off of here basically is the tungsten and the iso resin. Everything else can just chill in this nice little pool here. We're not going to build these. And I want this to be rather thick, full of iso resin. So I understand it's going to take us a little bit to get to that point. But we want a little pool for it to be able to just chill out in. And then this, we don't need this at the moment, so we don't need to dump anything in here. I was thinking flox eggs and Blamini eggs. Does seem like we need to do something about these guys, like pulling out the eggs and throwing them into an incubator. Everything but egg. And then once this egg drops in here, if this is too high, then this is gonna close and it'll leave the egg here, the fish flopping around, and then it'll eventually turn into meat, and then we can get it out of here. We do need more water. That's something that we're not going to be able to have for a while. Could we could pump some water out of here, but that's for another time. All this nicely chilled food, granite. Egg. See how it's eaten at the viability? Lovely. All right. We're going to have omelets next episode. Everything is going so well, and we're... Oh, geez. This whole thing is made out of sedimentary rock. I have made a grave mistake. This will eventually heat up. Oh, well. That's for another time, I guess. And no worries for the rest of the base. I think everything's going just fine here. Yep. Next episode, we work on a little bit more stuff. We can start sending people home because we don't need to be hanging out here. Are we still sending power? Obviously, it looks like we are. Still sending power through here. Copy this. Deconstruct this because we don't want it anymore. And then we can allow everything. Ow. Guestus just got hit by an egg. Or by a thing. Clothing, subliminators, great. All this stuff, great. What are we sending across anymore? Oh, just whatever? What you got in here? Sandstone? Okay. So we got to be careful about whatever we sweep in here, because that's going to definitely get grabbed. Shouldn't have have much problems otherwise. Okay, see you next episode when we maybe do some more with the rockets. These have been... Oh, we forgot to even make these, so I thought the entire episode we were gonna be making data, and we didn't. So this is gonna be what we're working on here. Oh, I guess we're going to overload because we have this little sweeper on the line here. Yarg! Okay, see you in the next episode. Bye.